Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Man, today we're gonna do something really exciting. What we're doing today is, I've decided, you know how everyone's doing baking during lockdown in Corona? I was like, bro, I'm gonna challenge Mike to a bake-off.
Come on.
But we are guys, and we don't like to burn things.
100%.
I don't know about Mike, but every time I bake something, it burns.
I don't bake, so actually.
Fair enough. So what we're gonna do today is we got all the raw ingredients here in front of us, and we're just gonna do it a little bit different. But Mike, tell them what we're doing, bro.
Come on. So what we are doing is we are playing a game of 5 seconds. If you don't know what 5 seconds is, we've got a bunch of questions right here. This is the draw side. You can just draw it out, and it's got a question. And normally, actually, all of it is just name 3 things of whatever. So, for example, I'll give you this one. Name 3 SA landmarks. And
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty.
Come on, that's 100% in
Come on.
SA, South America? I don't know. But what we are doing, all Lester has to do is in 5 seconds name all 3. This is our timer that makes the noise. Whatever noise that is. As soon as that runs out, if he's got all 3 and they're all right, he's good. If he doesn't have all 3, obviously he's wrong. But this is how it's gonna go.
Tell us, bro.
If Lester gets it wrong, in these cups,
never gonna get it wrong.
are the raw materials, like you said, materials?
Yep,
ingredients,
that's great, bro. Ingredients.
For making a cupcake. If he gets it wrong, he's got to down one. I think we're going in an order, like from the flour to the oil to the egg, then the
salt.
Salt.
The salt.
Is that salt?
That's salt. Let's go with salt.
Salt.
Then
and
brown
then the
sugar. Come on, healthier.
And then the milk. If he gets it wrong, just in one of those orders, not all of them at once per question, it will happen. If he gets it right,
yes, tell us, bro.
we have a bowl here. As you can see, it's all of these ingredients just in the bowl put together ready. But obviously, we don't want just some plain cupcake.
Come on, who's got time for that?
We have ingredients here that we think should be in a cupcake.
Chocolate milk.
I lie. I don't think it should. Like panucho in milk.
How else do you make a chocolate muffin cupcake?
But not panucho.
And then cheddar chips.
Cheddar.
Mini cheddars. Come on. We've got some spice it all. Some spice. You know, just to make it hot.
Is that Nando's?
It is rainbow, bro.
Oh, come
rainbow
on.
chicken. We've got garlic. And then pro-neutral. Yeah, who's not wanted one of those cupcakes before?
And it's gluten-free and wheat-free.
Because we're trying to save the environment.
Come on. So yes, if he gets the question right, he gets to take whichever one he decides, throw it in the mixing bowl. Once all of these are inside, the loser of the ultimate loser of the game. So
dude.
It's this guy. I've won half my challenges already. More than half, I think. Except for one. And I lost my train of thought. Yes, if the ultimate loser has to then, we'll say they must mix their own bake. I don't know. Bake? Is that the right word?
I just want to stop you and say it's very offensive that you are calling people that lose the ultimate loser. But anyway, that's just me. Carry on as you are.
You're the
harsh.
ultimate loser.
Whoa, me. Whoa.
They
personal.
pretty much got to drink it or eat it with the spoon. I don't know how much it will be. I don't know, thick or thin. I don't know. Will it be thick then?
Yep.
It should be thick, sort of, because of the flour. Is that how baking works? I don't know.
Consistency is key, bro. It's all about that consistency.
But ching chong chat, see goes first.
Bro, so we do apologize. We have been informed that that is slightly racist. We do apologize. So today we're going to be playing a form of rock, paper, scissors instead. So let's do that. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Wow. I win by default.
You just... Okay, fine. Cool.
Okay. So I ask you first.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike, are you ready?
Yeah.
Name 3 SA actors or entertainers.
Charlize Theron, and that's all I got right now. I'm not going to lie. Dang it.
Well, that sucks. Because it says entertainers as well. So Matthew Mo... Jay something. You could have gone anywhere with that.
Guys, I live under
Jeremy
rock.
Loops.
I don't know any of these people.
Well,
so
I think you should start with the baking flour, bro. Is it baking flour? Yeah.
Baking flour?
Baking flour. I would use the spoon, but that's just me. Go for it, bro.
I'm gonna use the spoon, dude, just because.
No, dude, never mind. Don't use the spoon. It's gonna take forever. We're on a time crunch. So I'm gonna tell you guys an interesting story while Mike attempts that. Dude, let's go. We're gonna use the timer once again. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's like really like, yeah, it's really Whoa. Just to make sure we go. Oh no, it's coming out of his nose. Okay. Are you good? His eyes are watering. Do we need a medic on set? I don't know what to do. Are you choking? I don't know what's happening. Oh, sorry. He's just tying his shoelace. It was loose from the set. I want to tell you guys a joke. I don't know how you guys are doing during Corona. Maybe tell us in the comment section some of the stuff you baked over lockdown. I've had some seriously good banana bread. Shout out to Sivs. She killed it with the banana bread. Are you good, bro? Was that good? It looked great.
Don't eat flour, guys. It's not good.
Okay. Dude, it's your turn to ask me a question. Guys, I'm just saying, Mike's made me very passionate to make sure I get this question right, because that looked painful. Cool, bro, go for it. I'm ready. Please be easy.
Excuse me.
Corona.
No. Name 3 things that come in aerosol cans.
Air freshener, deodorant. I have no idea what an aerosol can is.
Yes, thank you.
I was just making it up as I go along.
Oh.
Okay.
What is aerosol can? Is that like actually?
I think it's those can, like a normal can, right? Surely. Okay, so Mike, I've learned from your mistakes. So I'm gonna go slowly on this. I apologize. I didn't know. So I'm gonna just here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in a nice chunky spoon so we can all see.
I still got flour like in my mouth. I'm trying to like. Yeah. Dude, don't forget you have to. Yeah, bro, it's there.
Oh.
Guys, this is gonna tell you a joke at the same time.
Man, it just hits you.
It's when
in the back of your throat.
Yeah, when it like tickles down there. Like
what happens is it's just also like compound with your saliva.
Yeah.
Apparently. Oh, like it feels like my teeth are coated.
Yeah, no, they're 100%.
Well, first ingredient done. It's my turn to ask the question. So
I love how he doesn't eat all of it, but I did okay.
Sorry. Here we go.
What's next? Oh, oil. Oh.
Okay, bro, here we go. You got this.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I just want to know why the powder is coming out my nose. It feels like it's sitting right here right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It feels like I'm wearing a mouth guard. That's how the cake or the powder has solidified on my teeth. Okay, bro, but we back. Next one's oil. Name 3 famous rabbits.
Peter Rabbit, Easter Bunny, Brown Rabbit.
Well, brown rabbit is not a thing. Easter rabbit is debatable.
I said Easter Bunny. Rabbit.
Yeah, see, it's not a rabbit either. Rabbits and bunnies are different, apparently. Oh, my nose is on fire from this flippin' powder. Oh!
Does anyone know what oil tastes like?
Oh, dude, you got this, bro. I think the oil you can down. That's like easy game. Oh, my nose is literally on fire. It feels like someone's taken a chili and shoved it up my nose.
Yeah.
Oh, it burns so much. Okay, go for it. Oh my gosh.
Maybe the oil will help. I don't know.
Oh, there's so much powder all
Why
over
do I
the floor.
always get the food challenges? That's what I'm asking, and it's horrible.
Dude, you got this. Let's go. Ooh. Take it. Yes. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. While Mike was doing that, you know when you got food stuck in your mouth and you like take your tongue to like, nothing's working. Okay, bro, your turn.
It's
Let's do
literally
this.
stuck there.
My nose.
Dude, I would have some oil. It's actually not that bad.
No, dude, I want to sneeze.
Yeah, so badly. Like,
Here we go.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Can I put this one back? Because it's
Dude,
so easy.
favor ain't fair. Let's go. And we all say it's easy until it's time. No.
The
Don't
yellow
flip
one
it.
is harder.
No, don't flip it.
Okay.
Oh, my nose.
Name 3 things you can write on.
A piece of paper, a chalkboard, and an iPad. Boom! Nailed it. Okay, so because I got that right,
Yep.
I get to add something to this mix.
100%.
I'm going to go for the pièce de résistance. I'm going to go for the garlic.
Come on.
Just because I'm like, who wouldn't want to have a garlic cupcake? Okay, I'm going to use my teeth. Oh, that smells so intense. Bro!
Vampires.
My man!
Can I smell it?
Woo! Yeah, dude, that's clearing up the nasal passages right now. Okay, here's what we're doing.
Just mind you that you might actually also have this, so
Dude,
be
that's
careful how much you put in.
just a little bit, because
Just a little bit.
we're not being ridiculous.
Just a little bit. Yeah, that looks fine. Wow.
Sorry, it was a mistake. My finger slipped. Okay, so I get. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening to my nose right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, bro, here's your next question. Wow, bro, I think you should just start drinking the next thing because I don't even know the answer to this question.
What is it? It's egg. Okay, that's
Egg yolk, it's protein. Come on, getting Dax. Name 3 Zulu kings.
Shaka Zulu.
That's one.
That's all I got. That's all I got taught in. That's all I got taught in school. It was literally the one person.
Wow, that's unfortunate, bro. So right now,
Hey, to my primary school that I won't shout out. Just I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
sounds a new beginning. As distant hearts begin believing, redemption's bid is unrelenting. Your love goes on. Your love goes on. love for chasing shadows. You gave the world a light to follow. A hope that shines beyond tomorrow. Your love goes on. Your love goes on. You carry us when the world gives way. You cover us with your endless grace. Love is relentless. Love is relentless. Love is relentless. Love is relentless.
Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free. Fighting for the furthest part, you gave your life for all to see. Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free. Fighting for the furthest part, you gave your life for all to see. Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free. Fighting for the furthest part, you gave your life for all to see. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless.
Hey, and welcome to City Crew, man. I'm so excited that you guys are joining us today. I have the awesome privilege of doing the segment that we call Word of the Week. I mean, if you're joining us, we're currently in a series called The Fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is actually found in the Bible in the book of Ephesians. I'm just going to read what they are. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Today, I have the privilege of speaking on the last one, which is self-control, which is kind of a bit of a weird word phrase, but I'm going to use a story in the Bible to help us understand. So before I get into that, man, I will be reading from the Bible. The Bible is just what we believe to be God's word to us. The Bible is divided into two parts. It's called the Old Testament and the New Testament. Today, I'm going to be reading a story from the Old Testament, and it's going to be about a guy called David. So just I want to make sure we're all on the same page. David was a young guy, and before we get to David, we actually have another guy in the story. His name is Saul. Saul is a guy who the people were like, man, we want a king. We want someone to be the king and to lead us. So eventually God says, cool, I'm going to give you a king, and the king is Saul. And Saul was a man who believed in God, trusted in God, and was doing amazing things for God and for God's people. But then actually as the story progresses, we see that pride starts to build in his heart. He starts to do things on his own strength. He doesn't ask God for advice. He doesn't seek God. And it says that as he was doing this, God says, I'm going to, actually, because you're not following me anymore, you're not trusting me, I will bring another king. And it says that God chose another king, and who God chooses is a guy called David. Now, David was one of 8 children. He was the last, and the Bible says that he was this amazing guy that could play the harp. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd love to know how to play a harp. It just looks pretty cool. And it says that David was a harp player. He was actually the guy that would take care of his dad's flock, the sheep. And we see what actually happens is God says, cool, David, you're going to be the new king. But before that happens, we see that David starts to fight in Saul's army. What happens is Saul and David start to, because now Saul starts to know, actually, he wasn't following God anymore. He wasn't trusting God. God chose a new king. And it says that Saul started to envy and hate David. So what actually happens is, in this moment, Saul's like, cool, David's going to be the next king. I'm not going to lie. So Saul actually seeks out to kill David and get rid of him. And we see in this story we're going to pick up right now. Saul is chasing after David. David's got an army of his own. He's on the run. He's trying to stay away from Saul because Saul's trying to kill him. And it says that eventually David finds himself in this cave hiding from Saul. Saul's army is trying to follow him, but unbeknownst to Saul, he's like, cool, they've been riding for too long and he needs to use the bathroom. So he goes in the bathroom break and he goes in the cave. While he is using the bathroom, David and his army is there chilling in the cave hiding from Saul. And what happens is Saul's in the bath doing what he needs to do in the bathroom. And it says that David took a knife and he was about to kill Saul. He could have gotten rid of Saul, but instead of doing that, what we find is that back in the old times when guys would go to war, they would often wear these long robes, and Saul had pretty much a cape, like a superhero. And it says that David cut an edge of the cape or his robe, and instead of killing Saul, that's what David does. And the reason David does that is because God never told David to kill Saul. So David was being obedient to what God had said. And it says this in 1 Samuel chapter 22. It says, after David also arose and went out of the cave and called after Saul, my Lord, my King. And when Saul looked behind him, David bowed his face to the earth and paid homage. And David said to Saul, why do you listen to the words of men and say, behold, David seeks to harm me? Behold, this day your eyes have seen how the Lord today delivered me into your hands. And some told me to kill you, but I spared your life. So I want to just share that again. David had the opportunity to kill Saul and to get rid of him. This man was chasing after him. He just wanted to kill David. Yet David was obedient to what God had told him. God never said kill Saul. But David understood that Saul still needed to be king because it was part of God's plan. So when it comes to this idea of self-control, it's so easy for us to do something because we want to do it. But actually, what has God called us to do? Or maybe a practical example is maybe you're at home and I don't know about you, but there's a sweet cupboard and you want to get more sweets, but your parents tell you not to. But you're like, but I really want it right now. Self-control is being obedient to what someone above your authority has told you to do. And I love this idea that all of David's problems would have gone away. If he killed Saul, no one would be chasing after him, but he was obedient to what God had said. And sometimes we don't always understand it, sometimes we don't always feel like it, but in obedience to God and obedience to the people above us, we are actually practicing self-control. And once again, like we've been studying throughout all the fruits of the Spirit, we can't do this on our own strength, but we are so grateful because the Holy Spirit is the one that helps us to do this. So, my challenge for us this week is, in what areas are there in your life where you're like, man, I just want to do this because I want to do it, and areas where you haven't been obedient. So today or this week, I want to encourage us, why not be obedient to our parents or those people above us and practice self-control, not doing what we think is best, but rather trusting them to help us. Man, I hope this encourages you. This has been the word of the week, and man, we're so excited. We'll see you guys again next week. Cheers.